Namaskaram, name is Saidara. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Dream to Go Online. First of all, I have to say sorry because I'm gonna speak in English for the rest of the videos I'm gonna make on this channel. The reason I decided was previously when I made videos, I spoke more English than Telugu in my videos. So that's the reason. And another reason is that I wanted to maintain one language for the entire duration of the videos I make on this channel. Okay, so by telling that, so we are gonna start the today's tutorial. So in this today's tutorial, I'm gonna explain about how you can create this travel blog without a single line of code, and also you're gonna host this travel blog, and you're going to have your own URL for free of cost for your lifetime. Yes, I'm telling you. Yes, for the rest of your life, you're going to host this website for free of cost, and you don't need to write a single line of code. Okay. So I'm going to answer that how we are going to implement that. But before that, I have to tell you a little story why I brought this topic on my channel. Because in the past, like I explained to you how you can create a website using a coding, then why I'm introducing okay, you don't need coding in order to create this beautiful website. So I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you like why. Okay. See, the main reason is I wanted to introduce a backend uh, to you guys on my channel. So if I wanted to introduce a backend, like first of all, I have to tell you what is a backend. What is a backend and what we created so far. So what we created so far was the front end, guys. So front end is nothing but what you see on the web pages, okay, whichever the website you open, so whatever you see, so that's the front end. And what is the back end then? So the back end is all about like, okay, connecting the database and acting like a mediator between front end and a database, guys. So that's the story. So in order to introduce that concept, and in order to introduce that way of interaction, so I have to introduce one of the programming language like PHP, Java, or .NET or Python. So that's going to be a lengthy process. So then how can I like explain you better way like how the normal like a real website is going to work. So the one thought went to it. So one idea came into my mind, that was using WordPress. So WordPress is a tool, guys. So this WordPress tool is going to help me to help you understand and how the flow between a front end and a back end is going to connect, and also what are the things are involved in order to make a real project. Okay, so all these concepts are going to cover using the WordPress tool. Okay, so by using the tool, I'm going to make this website. Okay, the travel blog, and also you are going to have a individual detail page also for each post. Okay, and also any user can share, like, and comment on your posts. And also you are going to have a login system, so where you can log in as an admin and create these dynamic pages. So then what we did so far, in our channel. So yeah, I mean, I will tell you. So in the past series I made was HTML and CSS, and HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So in the first series is about like how you can create a web page. So this web page is created using just HTML and CSS, where there is no interaction for the backend, or where there is no interaction of another language involved here. But also, I introduced in the second project, which where we learn so HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This is all. This is where like you created somehow like half of the part, like a dynamic way you created some lists. But if you refresh, so here also you lose the data and you haven't connected. But this is the half part what we learned so far, and the remaining half we are going to learn first, like how normally the remaining part is implemented using the help of this tool. And after that, I'm going to introduce also the backend technologies like PHP or Python or Java into my channel. Okay, so that's the reason, guys. That's the reason showing this project on my channel. So without any coding knowledge, how you can create this kind of beautiful websites. Okay, so you can create in both ways, guys, one with the coding and without coding. So I will tell you by the end of this video what are the pros and cons for both the practices. Okay, and also by yourself also you can easily realize by the end of this topic like why it's important to code and why it's not important to code. Okay, why in some cases it is important to have a like without coding knowledge how you can create a websites. Okay, so I'm going to answer all those questions in the next video. Okay, so see you in the next video. Bye.